flounders. There's fish back there. Granted, there's fish back there. What's happening, baby? Living the dream! Yeah! What's up, guys? I'm Stanley7, and I'm about to bring you a video that been asked a lot. Fishing spots in cocodrie. Well, since I'm doing this project letting some fiberglass dry, we're gonna jump in my truck and I'm gonna bring you to the boat launches in cocodrie and tell you which one is gonna be the best one of my recommendation on different occasions at each marina. There's approximately about 5 marinas, well, 5 boat launches that we're gonna go to. So let's jump in the truck and let's go for a little ride and bring you directly to the boat launches. So let's go. All right, y'all, we're at the first spot, but before I get out, the wind is blowing like 30 plus miles per hour. So hopefully we don't have too much wind noise. So let's check the first spot out. Coming down the road going to cocodrie is gonna be this launch right here. So before I discuss this launch right here, I'm gonna break all the launches down by the convenience, parking lot convenience, boat slip convenience, and fishing area locations. So this spot right here, there's 2 boat slips, one little one a little bit bigger. You can launch 2 boats here, definitely. A little one and a big. The parking lot area was around 20, maybe 20 cars, 20 trucks with trailers. Plus convenience of this spot right here is if you launch, you can go in this canal right here straight back, and you could be going fish offshore within maybe a 15-minute boat ride. Then weather conditions like this where it's windy, you could launch and go underneath that bridge that we went over and fish the bay and the marsh side further north. I'll have a little map chart somewhere on the screen right now. You fish that area right there when it's windy conditions. Get out the wind. There's a bait shop right here, so you can get live bait, dead bait, everything like that. Gas, they do not have a gas pump here, so that is a downfall. And this launch right here is called Lapayrouse Canal. The launch right here, it's a nice launch. Look how big of a parking area. If you got a camper, RV, anything like that, you come park over here. This is one of the only RV camping grounds down this canal. Then, fishing wise, you're limited on where you can fish. And the reason being that I say that is because this launch is right in the middle of cocodrie, more or less say. It's on the upper end of cocodrie. If you really want to get technical, it's not even in cocodrie, it's in Robinson. But everybody calls this cocodrie. Launch out of here, then you could go out and fish this bay back there. And there is bay, marsh area, speckled trout, reds, flounders. There's fish back there. Granted, there's fish back there. Right across the canal right here, there is their store. They got food, they got beer, they got water. Beer and water and food, that's it. No, there's tons of other stuff there. There's actually fuel. There's a fuel pumping station to get fuel for your boat. One big key point that you need to remember when the current is going in or out, this canal right here where you're launching your boat at runs super strong. So be aware of that. Like, be aware to know when you launch that the current is going to be running rapidly. It will be running like it's running right now. You can see it doesn't play around. Let's go to the next spot. Let me get my little girl. She's with me today playing with rocks. You ready? Apparently she's not ready. All right, guys, we are at the next stop, and this stop right here is called Trade Winds. This is the boat launch. Real nice boat launch. Solid cement going all the way down. You're not gonna, your boat's not gonna drop off the cement platform that they built. Cement ramp, sorry. There's a store there. There's fuel. They got fuel. They got live bait, dead bait. They got artificial tackle in their store upstairs. There's food, snacks, everything up there. Parking lot's really not too big, so I highly recommend, if you're gonna launch out here, to be one of the first ones. Fishing area wise, you can launch out here and you could take, there's the canal right there. It's called Seven Canal, SEVIN 7. You could take that canal and it's gonna bring you straight out into the bay, and you'll be in the Gulf in no time if you plan on going offshore fishing. Inshore fishing, you're gonna have to drive all the way down to get on the backside of the marsh area back there. Fish the marsh area on the backside, or you could take 7 Canal and you can fish the marsh area all on this side. But either spot is real good marsh area fishing. This area right here, this launch, this place, Trade Winds, I give this area on a scale 1 to 10, I give it roughly, I say somewhere around 7.8, 7.9, somewhere around there. The downside of this place is the parking spot. There's not that big of a parking area, but the launch is really nice. The store is really nice. The convenience of fuel, tackle, everything you need is all in one place. And fishing wise, there's great fishing just right here. There's people literally fishing off of the bank. Let's go to the next spot. All right, I am at the next location, and this location right here is called Coco Marina. The tide is a little high, just a little high, and their boat launch is almost completely under the water. And the reason being is because this launch is on the south side of the levee system. On a high tide, you could predict this right here. This is what you're gonna have right here. A flooded boat launch. So that is a downside to it, because the location of where it's at on the levee. But on the plus side, there is a nice restaurant. So when you're done fishing, you can go in, get you something to eat, home cooked meal, more or less say. There's everything over here. It's a full marina. Gas, ice, bait, everything that you need to go out and fish. Location wise is unbelievable for fishing. You could go out into the Gulf and you'll be in the Gulf within no time. You can actually turn out of this marina and go north, and you could be in the back of Cocodrie fishing the marsh area. Real quick, real easy. You have tons of parking area. The amount of parking area you could park all over here. Camps you could rent and sleep overnight. So for family vacation, you want to bring the wife and the kids, summertime, bring them right across where I'm staying at on their little slip right across. There's a kids water fountain, like for kids to splash town or whatever to play in. There's right on the other side. So this place has everything, all you need for a nice family weekend getaway to to fish in cocodrie. There's one more spot we're gonna go to. Alright guys, we are at the very end of the road, and this spot right here is called the Harbor Light. And what the Harbor Light is, this place right here, right in the background, this place right here. It's a bar, restaurant, there's all kinds of stuff in there. In the background, there's somebody launching right now. So as I'm doing this video, this gentleman right here, we start talking, and he's asked me, since I know a good bit of knowledge about keeping live bait alive, I'm gonna show y'all exactly, and he's gonna be right here, and I'm gonna tell y'all this live well, how to keep live shrimp alive the best with this live well that he has first thing. So what I look at first thing right here, how is the boat designed? Circulation. Is it circulating from the canal, pumping water in and just keep on continuous circulation?
Yes.
That's what he has right here. So it pumps in right here. You can see right here there's an overflow. So it overflows, it fills up, then once it gets to this point it overflows. So what's happening is, main key point, y'all need to pay attention right here, is when the boat is in the water, you're sucking water from, say, this level right here, just a rough estimate, you're sucking water. And when the water is hot, what happens is the top layer of water has no oxygen. So you're pumping dead water into your bait and killing them right off the bat by pumping dead oxygenated water. So the best recommendation that I would say on hot periods, and it's getting hot, more people fish during the summer, so you fill up your tank, you cap it off. There's a plug at the bottom of his tank, you fill it up, you cap it off, and you put your bubbler system in there. One of the little Walmart $20 bubblers.
Okay.
You drop it in there and you bubblate. But this is another key point. Before you go out, you get frozen canal water. In water bottles, you empty the water bottle up, you fill it up with water, not completely to the top, then you freeze it. Then the next day, you unscrew one, you drop it in there, you let it defrost. You unscrew the cap, let it defrost. The main key point is keeping the temperature down, because you're gonna create oxygenated water with the bubbler system. Keep the temperature down. Then another thing, if you could get a plastic mesh from Home Depot, like garden mesh, and you put your garden mesh in there, and what's gonna happen while your boat's traveling is gonna stop the slush, the water going back and forth. The shrimp ain't gonna wanna swim as much because the water's not bouncing around as much, and it gives the shrimp something to grab onto. That is the best system you're gonna be able to get. All right, my little girl's with me, I gotta wrap it up. If you get a custom built boat, get them to make your live well tank dark color, gray, any dark color, white, okay, any color besides white, because what happens is you want to give them their natural habitat back in your live well. Dark colors. So other than that, I don't know what more to tell y'all. I have tons of videos on how to keep live shrimp alive overnight, transporting them in the back end of a truck, keeping them overnight at your house, at your camp, tons of videos. So let me get back to showing y'all the boat launches. 2 slips, good decent slips, parking area right here. There's tons of parking area, there is ice, there's ice. Fuel, this place does not have fuel, but right in the background, that building, that blue building that says Rocks, Ice and Fuel, right in the background, they sell ice and fuel, so you can go there and get it. Fishing area is so close to everything. You're at the end of the road, so you could go out into the Gulf, or you could go wrap around here, wrap around the island, the land, and you could go northbound and you could be in the marsh, fishing the marsh. Real quick, real easy, almost has it all besides one thing: live bait. That's the downfall. And they don't have camping, sleeping, stuff like that. I think they do have sleeping up there. Right, now it's time to go home. Let's go check that fiberglass. All right, guys, we made it back home to the house. And the fiberglass is completely dry. I put this in the garage, and you're asking yourself, what's so great about this? Well, this is a custom camper shell that's going on my truck, and this whole camper shell, the top of it, is actually designed for my fishing poles. That's gonna go in there for my fishing poles. And if you want to watch this video, go ahead, hit the link up above. Till the next video, stay living the dream.